And Christine, the victim's family, said they tried reasoning with this neighbor for years, explaining to him that they had 4 young children and were doing their best to keep the volume down. But they say the man didn't care, and on Sunday came to confront the family with a gun.
He killed my brother and my dad.
A family shattered in East Flatbush, Brooklyn, after police say a disgruntled neighbor opened fire Sunday night, killing 47-year-old Vladimir Matuin and his 27-year-old son, Chinwe Mood.
This man hit us with every single bone in his body.
Marie DeLille is the grieving widow and mother. She says ever since her family moved onto the 4th floor of this Flatbush Gardens apartment building 4 years ago, they butted heads with a man living directly below them, complaining about the noise levels coming from their unit. Sunday was no exception.
I was in the kitchen doing dishes. While I was emptying the sink, I hear bang, 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 bang. I'd be like, did anybody make noise? The kids be like, no, mommy, nobody make noise. My husband bang back. The man came upstairs, kicked the door.
According to police, Matuin opened the door, argued with the neighbor, and was threatening him with a pair of scissors when the suspect opened fire, shooting the father and his son in the head and upper body. But DeLille, who was home at the time, maintains the police have it all wrong.
My husband have no gun, no weapon. Why would you bring your gun to shoot my family?
No disrespect, but he did have a knife. He came out the door with a pair of scissors. I'm sorry. Your husband did. He did have a weapon, man, but he still shouldn't have shot him. I mean, it's a fucked up situation, but let's go.
Why would you bring your gun to tear my family apart? Why? I think that I'm dreaming.
He's a muscular guy. He look intimidated, but that's not who he is. You know, he's a wonderful guy.
Family and friends say while grieving this tremendous loss, they're also worried about their safety, afraid the shooter could return any time.
I need justice to be safe.
And there are several officers currently patrolling not only this complex, but also the building in question. But what the family is asking for tonight is for officers also to be stationed right outside their door until the suspect is caught or arrested, afraid he might return. Reporting Brooklyn, John.
Yeah, Mary, we want to get you right out here into the action as we zoom down live down Bay 44th Street here and try and show you the car where officials say this suspect was hiding inside. Police say they are still awaiting a search warrant on the vehicle to see if the weapon allegedly used to kill 2 people on Sunday is still inside this vehicle. But we can tell you that police say the gun was not registered to him. Evidence cones are scattered throughout the corner Bay 44th Street and Harway Avenue, with numerous police investigating. The scene much calmer now, moments after police say a wild encounter with a murder suspect ended deadly.
They established dialogue, they spoke for a few minutes, and then at a point, the male who was armed at a knife lunged at one of the officers, causing the officers to fire for their own safety.
Police say the person they shot was 47-year-old Jason Pass, a Brooklyn man who was on the run after allegedly shooting his 2 neighbors dead Sunday. Chief of Patrol John Schell says while a hostage negotiation team was on its way, officers on scene tried to talk to Pass for 15 minutes before he says they were forced to shoot him 4 times.
He basically was saying what's happening today is not going to end well.
Police say they used a license plate reader to find out where Pass was and found him in his black Honda CR-V.
They captured a plate on a black car indicating that the car, and we now know the occupant of that car, were wanted for a double horrific homicide. As they exited their police car, they walked up to the car. The male jumped out of the car with a knife in his hand and took off running.
Police allege Pass killed his upstairs neighbor, 47-year-old Vladimir Mathurin, and his 27-year-old stepson, Chinwe Mood, after having ongoing noise disputes. The incident happening 5 miles away inside their East Flatbush apartment building. So neighbors in Bath Beach are shocked it escalated to their neighborhood.
To know that this took place right on the corner of my house at the time where our children are going to school makes us feel very uneasy.
Now, a live look back out here at the scene. It is still unclear why Pass was hiding out in this section of Brooklyn. If he knew someone in the area, possibly, or if he was hiding in this car this entire time. Those are questions that we asked police during those press conferences. However, they tell us that this is all part of their ongoing investigation. So keep it here with us. We'll continue to keep you updated. But for now, we are live this afternoon from Bath Beach, Brooklyn. John Diaz.